Hey guys, and welcome to another video. Today I'm here with my Slippy clip bracelet. Pretty sure that's what I called it. And there are two different versions of this, one with a big diamond, one with a slightly smaller diamond. You can even do like a 2x2 diamond if you really wanted. But yeah. I found that this one almost fits around my wrist completely, but it'd be a bit tight. And that this one is really big on my wrist. So what I'm going to do in this tutorial today is I'm going to do a smaller one, and then a larger one in the center, and then another smaller one. And that should fit around my wrist pretty well. But yeah. Anyways, let's get started. So for this bracelet, you're going to need a lot of C-clips. Can't tell you exactly how many because you might need a different amount of diamonds for your wrist size. But like I said, the size of one smaller diamond and then a bigger one and then another smaller one should work out pretty well for me. So yeah. And you can use any sort of color configuration for your diamonds. Like on this one I did 4 smaller diamonds as part of a big one. For this one I did layers. And for the one I'm about to do, I did this weird sort of pattern like V's. But anyways, you can do any pattern you want. And I'm going to try and demonstrate like how to clip the diamonds together, although there are a bunch of different ways to clip your diamonds. Just as long as like all the C-clips are like facing the same way on the front, whatever you want to do works out fine. So yeah, let's get started. Now I'm going to make a smaller diamond, one of the smaller diamonds I mentioned. It's going to look just like this one. And to start off, I'm going to take my hook. Just going to start off with the hot pink band, cap it on my hook, and then take a clip. Oop. Dropped it. There it is. Take a clip, and then be sure to clip both parts of the cap band. Like that. I'm gonna add another hot pink band. This one I'm just gonna put one part through, twist it in a figure 8 shape, and then clip the other end as well. And I'll take another C-clip. And what I'm gonna do for this diamond is I'm just gonna make like a whole string of clipped cap bands. And I'm going to attach these strings together. C-clips in the middle. So basically I'm just going to make this all in one strand, this hot pink, and then make this lighter pink all in one strand, and then clip them together and clip on that blue, or Caribbean green. Oh, plain. Planes aren't polite at all. Although I guess I didn't tell them that I was making a video. I don't really care. Can't wait till summer. I love summer. Don't have to worry about schoolwork or anything like that. Get to have fun with your friends, go swimming. I like swimming. I remember when I was younger I would just like go to the pool every day, like all day, and swim around. Even though I was by myself, I'd still have a ton of fun. But yeah. I just remember that was like almost my whole summer. It was really fun. So there's that. I'm going to do the next one, and this next pink strand has 3 bands in it. Summer. And summer is also when I visit all my family members. So I get to visit my like bajillion cousins at my dad's parents' house, and then I get to visit my one cousin at my mom's parents' house, which is funny because the drastic difference between the two. Because in my dad's family there were like 9 kids, and in my mom's family there were only 2 kids. Okie-doke. I'm gonna take this one, cap it on my hook. I'm going to clip to it And then I'm going to find this pink right here. I'm going to see the blue should go in right about here. So I'm going to take this clip and clip one of the pink ends, making sure that the C-clips, same sides are up. I'm going to have to add a clip right here. So I'm just putting this here, then taking the other end of the strand, clipping it, making sure to get both parts of the cap band. Now I'm going to add this strand. So you're going to want the middle one to go up around here, and then these other ones will fold over. So to attach it, you're just going to find these pink cap bands, and on the corners you're just going to add one C-clip. But in the middle, you're going to add two, I believe. Like this. Now you're going to place your strand in position. Clip this here. Clip the other end back here. Oops. And then fold it over, making sure all the C-clips are facing the right direction. Clip this hot pink. And then clip this end pink. So it should look like this. And off camera I made all these other diamonds. So now I'm ready to start weaving them together. So I'm going to take my border color, which is a bunch of whites, and I'm going to take my first diamond, which is the smaller one. Both my small diamonds are the same. And I'm going to figure out which way to face it. So I want this blue to be on the bottom of my bracelet, so I'm going to start with it on the right. That way when I turn it, it'll be on the bottom. Or you can start with it on the left. Either way is fine. Just not, on the top or bottom. I'm going to make sure the right side of the C-clips are facing up. And then insert my hook from the bottom through the bottom cap band. And then take two whites and loop them through and knot them. One, and then go in the same cap band again to the right, and two. And then for your next cap band, you're going to do the same thing. Oops. Going to go into it and again loop through two whites, one, and two. But for this next cap band, it's a corner cap band, so you're not going to just want to loop through two white bands, you're going to want to double that and make it 4, because it's the corner and you want to, want it to poke out and be very corner-like. So the same procedure except with 4 bands this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you're going to go back to normal on this cap band since it's not a corner band. Just going to loop through and knot 2 white bands. And this top one, again, you're going to want to do 2 white bands. Now, in case you're wondering, the reason that you're doing 2 white bands on these top and bottom corners is because on the other side you're going to do 2 bands again. So altogether it will add up to 4, just in case anyone was wondering about that. Okay, so I'm done with this side of the diamond. And on the other side, you're just going to repeat the same thing, except mirrored. But now, I'm going to take my next diamond, which is a larger one. It's the one I decided to use. I'm going to go into the first cap band. Again, make sure it's in the same position as the last one. If your blue is on the right, then you want this one to be on the right if you want it to turn over to look like that. But anyways, this one, you're just going to loop through and knot 2 bands. And this big diamond isn't very different, honestly, except I'm going to loop 2 bands here, loop 2 bands through again on this cap band. This one you're going to loop through 4, because it's the corner, 2, 2, and then 2 again. So yeah, I'll just demonstrate that to you real quick. So there's basically an extra 2 sandwiched in there, because of the extra cap band. Awkward silence. What should I talk about? Oh, I've been having field trips every Friday. It's this thing that my school does, and it's for our specific grade, and as long as you don't get an academic appointment or a detention. An academic appointment's kind of like a detention, except you get it for being not very good academically. Like if you know, I think if you do really bad on a test, or if you're just generally not doing very well in a class, then it's basically like a forced help session. It's like, that's it, you're coming into my class and you're taking a help session. At least that's what I think it is. I've never gotten one. Never gotten an academic appointment or a detention. But anyways, if you get an academic appointment or a detention during the week, then you aren't able to go on the trip. And you have to hang out with the teachers back at school. And it's not really like a huge trip or anything, just tiny little fun things we do. So yeah. And it's only for the last little bit of the day, like our last 2 classes, which are like an hour and 30 minutes, but it also includes lunch and recess. So it really is a while. It's from like 12 to 2:30. It's our frolic time. And yeah, they've been pretty fun so far. And all my friends are going because I'm friends with the generally, studious and get along well kids, which I'm pretty darn happy about. Very fortunate to have such good friends. Including Allie, and other friends, of course. All my other friends are like her. Okay, now I've done this diamond. Basically the same thing, except with an extra little 2-knot bands put in there on each little end. And then this last one, I'm going to make sure the diamond's facing the right way. Go into here, 2, 2, 4, 2, and 2, and then I will be done with this side. So I might as well show you this one too. It was so sad. My computer, it was having some trouble today. I mean, it was, when I turned it on today, it was like shutting down, and I'm like, I don't want you to shut down. I need to make videos and render them and stuff on you today. So I just turned it on, turned it off a bunch of times, and I like tried holding down the on and off button, and it did work. So now my computer's all back and ready and raring to, you know, compute some things. And yeah, I can make videos and I can upload them, and I'm super happy. Super duper happy. And the internet wasn't working when it was on like a few days ago. So I was afraid I'd have to like uninstall Google and then reinstall it to get rid of what they call cookies. I don't even know what they are, but it apparently takes up some space and makes it slow or what. I don't even know. I'm not a computer technician. I barely know how to work a video editor. All I do is use it to render stuff, that way it uploads faster. But yeah, I'm just not a computer expert really. I mean, I get classes in school and learn about, you know, PowerPoint, stuff like that. But, I mean, other than the fancy stuff they show me on there, I don't really know much. Whee! I like this whole hook-only stuff, especially the type of thing I'm doing now, because it reminds me of crocheting, which is one of my favorite hobbies. I haven't done it in a while, but this whole knotting business is very similar to crochet. And the whole lumigurumi thing, also based off amigurumi crochet. But anyways, now I've finished this side, and it should look something like this. I'm just going to take my C-clip, or any clip really, clip this one band here. Go to the bottom again, and start the other side. So I'm just going to go into this, loop on 2 bands to 4, and then 2, and then 2 again. Keep going in that same manner, the same thing as the other side really, just going in a slightly different angle and direction and yada yada. And again, when you get to the end, clip it to this other band here, and clip it around your wrist and you're done. So I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera and come back to show you how to clip it. Okay, so now I've done this whole other side, and your bracelet should look something like this. And to finish it up, just going to look at your bracelet, put this other end with your C-clip on your hook, take the C-clip off temporarily, and then re-clip it onto these 2 bands. And then find the other end of your bracelet. Find these 2 weird little things that kind of stick out a little bit. Take your clip and clip them. And there's your bracelet. Hope you enjoyed, and bye.